Unity title match is the reason the championships were created. Four of the best in WWE competing in the same ring.
The key phrase there is best in WWE. Whoever wins this match, the Unity Championships are out of Mutiny's hands.
You got that right, Corey. This is an all WWE title match, and I am here for it.
Good night.
Good grief. Rolling elbow right on the mark.
Uh-oh. Harlem sidekick. Whoa.
He almost got caught by that one.
Cuts the attack off. Wow, what a kick. Bang to the neck. The challenger. Unable to stay out of harm's way.
And into the corner he goes. Both superstars countering one move after another.
Oh, man. Seth Rollins' chances are whittling down.
Rollins has to devise a new plan.
Doesn't bode well if you still can't get more than a 1 count by now.
Oh, my Lord. Man, strikes. Knee right to the face. And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind. And the tag's made. Boom! And a big boot. Uh-oh, uh-oh.
It's a long way up. And a longer way down.
Last ride.
Picture perfect example for when you just want to put someone down with authority.
Old school. Lynch is losing command in this one.
Lynch is going to have to dig down deep here.
Arm smash after the stops.
Here it comes. Special delivery. Attitude adjustment.
Right into the pin.
Kick out at one for the challenger.
Impressive to not even allow a 2 count at this juncture.
Flat out power. Power bomb, and then a knee right to the face.
Good night. Good grief.
Being placed in the corner here. Ooh, she puts the brakes on that. Oh, no. And a reverse DDT.
Oh, vicious running knee lift.
Becky experiencing firsthand just what kind of a challenge this one's going to be.
Those 1 counts getting harder and harder to kick out of.
Oh, man. Oh, knee to face. Boom.
Caught with the double axe handle.
Oh, my gosh. Terminating knee smash.
Clean knee to the face.
Uh-oh. Batten down the hatches.
F5! Thunderous!
For the win.
Placing her against the turnbuckle. Becky can't stop this string of offense.
This is a more daunting task than Becky bargained for.
This battle rages on. Look at this, just unloading.
And a stomp to the gut.
Hard right hand, what are we gonna see here? Uh-oh, spiking DDT.
The challenger is getting torn into.
I expect a tag soon here. Have to take the chance to get your win back deep into the match.
Wow. Oh, what a knee. Look at all these boots to the face.
Here comes a big one.
See ya.
Oh. Oh, that'll give you whiplash. Good night.
The champ might have just ended things right there.
And the champs stay the champs. What a title defense.
Here are your winners, and still the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, the Dark Horse, Clemens, and the Captain, Ashley Clemens.
They've done it. A well-deserved victory against tough competition.
That was a big win. And having you out there must have scared Mutiny off, Punk.
Yeah, thanks for the backup.
No problem, but I do have some bad news. Mutiny didn't hit us in the ring because they were busy poaching our roster. I just found out that Shinsuke Nakamura, Shayna Baszler, Johnny Gargano, and Tommaso Ciampa all jumped ship.
Damn.
It's definitely a blow, especially since we don't seem to be getting anyone from their side to join us. Just when we thought things were going well, right?
We've been here before.
We have?
Yeah, this reminds me of our first date. We texted a bunch and it was going well. But when we actually met up, it was awkward. The restaurant lost our reservation. Then we ended up eating at a taco truck and got stuck in the pouring rain. Despite everything that went wrong, you stuck around that night and for a lot longer. It's the reason I knew you were the right person to come in to help us take down Mutiny.
To be fair, you drove and I couldn't leave. But thanks. That means a lot.
I hate to interrupt here, but we need to figure out what's next. How are we going to counter Mutiny getting stronger?
Sorry, we got a bit off track. Which brand should we focus on? Keep in mind, if I go to SmackDown, I only have live event matches lined up.
Hey, it's good to see you. Have you got a minute?
Sorry, I'm just checking out the spread. My girl said WWE catering was no joke. Once my gym bag is loaded with turkey wraps, I'm gonna bounce.
Please tell me you're joking. I hate to admit it, but Punk was right. Mutiny is becoming a huge problem. And as silly as those unified tag titles were, they did seem to get under their skin.
The unified tag titles? Silly? Oh, I'm glad my partner is over on SmackDown so she doesn't have to hear this. Now, while I've got you, I want to pitch you a brand new, completely original idea. The Unison Tag Team titles. Huh?
No.
Relax. Mutiny? They're a joke. They shouldn't be wearing those silly shirts. They should be wearing clown noses.
A joke? They have some heavy hitters over there, like most of the Judgment Day for starters. Damian Priest, Finn Balor, JD McDonough. Dominic Mysterio's still on the fence, but Priest is pushing hard for him to join.
Damian Priest is a clown.
You want to go tell him that?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, treating them like the threat they think they are is the wrong move. Show everyone they're just clowns in a one wrestling ring circus. That's how we break them.
So, are you saying you want a match with Priest? Because I'm sure he'd be willing to show up for a fight.
Eventually, but not yet. Let's make J.D. McDonough look like a clown first. That shouldn't be hard.
I'll set it up.
Oh, one more thing. Who controls the music and Trons around here?
It's JD McDonough, but with some new music.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the Judgment Day. From Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 180 pounds, JD McDonough.
Look at JD trying to play this cool. He's attempting to strut his way to the ring, but it sounds like he should be heading to a three-ring circus.
Good one, Saxton. Whoever pulled this one off's earning some major points in my book. But we'll see if this throws McDonough off his game or lights a fire under him.
And now a man who's no stranger to bending the rules for a laugh.
And his opponent from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 234 pounds, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, the Dark Horse, Clemens!
You can almost make out a slight smirk as he makes his way down the ramp. If he's behind JD's musical mishap, he's certainly enjoying the moment.
And why wouldn't he, Corey? These are classic mind games. And if he's the one behind them, he should enjoy this. At least until the match starts.
Let's see if he's still laughing after the bell rings.
Despite the unexpected soundtrack to start things off, it's time for these superstars to tune out the distractions and focus on the battle at hand.
We'll see if these two can shift gears from the pre-match antics to the real action here in the ring.
Laughing last and laughing loudest are two very different things. And a stomp to the gut.
Here it comes! Special delivery! The attitude adjustment!
Consecutive attacks keeping McDonough off his game.
JD needs to be resourceful in this situation.
That hit wiped the sadistic smile off McDonough's face.
He'll find a way to counter back, though.
Totally helpless at the moment. Oh, tossed aside.
Was definitely not thinking about finesse with that one. Was only thinking about dominance.
Final time to last ride.
A powerbomb like that will leave you with bruises and remind you of this moment for days.
Bang! He finds a counter.
JD showing how much punishment he can withstand before getting his own offense in.
Yeah, but McDonough needs to maintain some offense to fully get back in this one.
I think this match still has a ways to go.
Hey, you know what they say.
Whoa, come on. A tactic like that, it does not get any more desperate.
Oh, catapulting down on the opponent.
Connecting with the moonsault.
Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move and a using the legs into a cover. Kick out just before two.
Somehow still has the energy for a quick kick out.
Running knee lift.
Stop in the leg. Oh, ouch.
Debilitating attack on the leg. Consecutive attacks keeping McDonough off his game.
JD needs to be resourceful in this situation.
And some effective offense with that one. He has to be nearly at his breaking point now.
At this point in the match, there's no time to recover. The damage is done.
Man, what timing on that counter. Oh, Ireland's call from McDonough.
What a teeth-rattling move that was.
Look at this, just getting their opponent all tied up here for the neck crank. And with the submission locked in, are we about to see a tap out?
He's trying to hold on, but his efforts are looking futile.
Takes a lot of power to break that up.
Neck breaker.
Ouch. Taking a flight to nowhere.
Rolled the dice and got snake eyes.
What a disaster. Missing completely on a very reckless move.
Target square on McDonough. Trouble's coming.
That was vicious. Is that all she wrote for McDonough?
Two. And that'll finally do it. What a victory.
Here is your winner, the Dark Horse, Clemens.
This prankster has turned fun and games into a winning strategy.
He played the Joker and ended up taking the whole pot. JD just couldn't juggle his way out of this jester's jest.
Should I congratulate you on the win last week, or help you get started with your witness protection application? I hope your little joke was worth it.
It was totally worth it. Did you see JD's face? I mean, he didn't react at all, but you know he was seething.
Yeah, and you're going to be seeing it again, along with a lot more mutiny faces, since according to my sources, they're going to invade Raw tonight. And you're going to be in the ring with Dominic Mysterio, who very well may have already joined them.
Did someone say send in the clowns?
No, this isn't a joke. I've spoken to Triple H, who claims his hands are tied, so I've ordered all non-essential personnel to clear out. But let me put this in words you might actually understand. It's you they're after. Either you tame the circus, or your beatdown becomes the main event.
Those are hardly the only two options, Pierce. Don't you like Christmas movies? When someone is breaking into your house, you set some booby traps.
Booby traps?
All I need is a spool of tripwire, 4 sturdy ladders, a gallon of industrial-strength superglue, 6 tubes of silicone grease, and 1 set of electrified ring ropes.
And it sounds like I'm gonna need a new job. I'll try to find you all that stuff, and a coffin too. You're gonna need it.
Here's the ever-smiling Joker, unfazed even with rumors of a mutiny invasion swirling tonight.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 234 pounds, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, the Dark Horse, Clemens!
It's almost unnerving how calm he looks, especially with the looming threat of mutiny tonight.
Well, Saxton, when you see life as one big joke, nothing seems too serious. Not even an impending invasion. For him, it's just part of the show.
With tensions high, let's turn our focus to the action in the ring.
Here comes the ultimate third-generation superstar, the true future of Lucha Libre.
Come on, look at this piece of human garbage. He's mighty pleased with himself already.
Oh, come on, Cole. You'd be pleased, too, if you lived the life of Dirty Dom.
And his opponent, representing the Judgment Day, from San Diego, California, weighing in at 200 pounds, Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
As this match gets underway, we'll try to ignore the shadow hanging over tonight's event. The tension over a possible mutiny invasion is palpable.
You know, Michael, on nights like this, I really wish they considered me non-essential so I could be watching from the safety of my home. With mutiny, you never know what's going to unfold.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, Saxton, in my book, you're completely non-essential. We've seen how damaging pile drivers can be, and that one looked particularly painful.
Here it comes! Special delivery! Attitude adjustment! Ooh!
Oh, just nailing the double axe handle. And Dominic's resolve might be wavering here.
Dominic now is going to have to dig down deep. Ooh! Dominic was ready for that.
Trading counters and reversals back and forth. Oh, God, jarring impact. Over the top and lands awkwardly outside.
Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned?
If this lands, it might be all over.
Samoan driver. And he gets delivered back into the ring. Dominic gets the better there.
Opportunity now for him to capture some momentum.
Prime opportunity now for Dominic to get some separation and gather himself.
Boom! Boot! Nice.
He's definitely been worn down a little.
Yeah, this is where the longer this match goes on, the more trouble there simply is.
I don't know if Dominic can withstand much more of this.
Dominic needs to reassert himself back in this match. Perched up top.
Diving knee drop.
Rake of the eyes. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Covering their opponent for the win. Shoulder up. I cannot believe it. We're just now getting word that there's a developing situation backstage.
This could be the NXT Mutiny Invasion we were warned about.
Hey, pay attention.
Fallon, Henley, and J.D. McDonough are here.
What are these invaders up to?
They're trying to get in that door.
His hand is stuck.
I think there's glue on the door handle.
Fallon Henley's seen enough.
That did not go as planned.
Everything in the ring has come to a complete standstill.
Everyone wants to see if these invaders give up or if they're thirsty for more.
Josh Briggs and Wolfgang are here.
Taken out by some kind of tripwire.
That'll hurt.
And down comes a barrage of ladders.
McDonough and Henley seem to have gotten out from under one door and through another.
And I think they've realized just who set all these traps.
Fallon takes a huge spill.
Those stairs have been greased. McDonough isn't going to make that mistake. He's avoiding the steps.
Is that top rope electrified?
A shocking turn of events.
Dominic wants no part of this and is heading for the exits.
Can you blame him? Look at what his opponent's done to these mutiny clowns.
It's a count-out victory, but this invasion was a comedy of errors.
In comedy and battle, timing is everything. And tonight, the timing was impeccably disastrous.
I didn't think it was possible to tick off Mutiny more than you already had. So, congrats? Your plan backfired.
Backfired? Mutiny's fuming at me, but word is they're upset with their leaders too. Bailey and KO are walking the tightrope with all those seething clowns they sent down here to become our punchlines. It was the most embarrassing show on earth!
Well, Damian Priest isn't laughing. He wants a match, and he's not going to let some greased stairs get in the way of beating you senseless.
Then let's crank it up and make it a no DQ spectacular, shall we? I've got a trunk full of special weapons, my own arsenal of tricks. Let's pull back the curtain and reveal Mutiny for the bumbling clowns they are.
Hopefully you've got something better than a little flower that squirts water.
Come one, come all, and get ready for a performance you'll never forget.
And here he is, our ringleader of tomfoolery.
The punishment has arrived.
And Priest is more than happy to utilize brute force to get what he wants.
And his opponent from New York City, weighing in at 249 pounds, Damian Priest.
A man who was abandoned by Judgment Day. His own friends turned against him.
Well, you reap what you sow. Damian Priest ran with a dangerous crowd.
Now he's on his own, and better for it. For several weeks now, our resident prankster has been mocking Mutiny, stirring up trouble, and setting the stage for tonight's no disqualification match.
He's looking to turn embarrassment into an art form. But will Damian Priest just be another one of his punchlines? Or will he flip the script?
Priest has arrived not just to fight, but to reclaim his dignity. This clash has been building, and tonight we'll see if he can turn the tables on the master of mockery. Ouch. Double leg takedown. Gonna stack them up here. Look at pinned. Oh, look at this. Reverses the leverage.
Oh, man. This could really come back to bite him in the end.
Here's the arm wringer, followed by the leg drop.
Double underhook applied. Up and...
Hang on, is that Doink the Clown's music?
Looks like Priest's problems are ballooning.
Doink's in the ring.
Hold on, what's this?
And where do we go from here? This is total havoc. Oh!
Oh, God.
Priest holds him off.
Oh, God. Right to the cranium. This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object.
And only thing Priest embraced there was some punishment of his own.
Look at all these curb stomps.
That was a showing of control and aggression, something they'll want to keep up.
No clue what he hopes to find down there.
Like it or not, he found what he was looking for. No idea where this one's heading. Oh!
Priest is having problems here.
Yeah, now Priest has to fight against the momentum against him.
Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here.
And he gets set back into the ring.
Uh-oh. Batten down the hatches.
F5! Thunderous!
And staying with it, into the cover.
2 count. Breaks the count.
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down?
Oh, wow. Lights out. Sister Abigail.
Did that finish Priest off?
There's 2, and he's still in the game.
Damian Priest rising from the brink with a hell of a kick out.
Throwing everything and a kitchen sink in there, but to no avail. And he heads back into the ring. Boom! And his constant attack has him floundering.
And he's looking completely outmatched in this one. Oh, this is really getting out of hand here. Someone needs to step in. Now, this is just overkill. This is just unnecessary. This is no way to treat any human being. Fought back with a punch to the gut. chance to block any of those. He looks like the kind of competitor that can take on all comers right now.
He gets into the ring. Boom! And the momentum's clearly against... Ring of the eyes. Oh.
If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
How much cheating can you do in one match?
Ooh, driving those steps down as hard as possible.
Here it comes. Special delivery. Attitude adjustment. Cover.
2. And that'll about do it, folks.
Here is your winner, the Dark Horse, Clemens!
And with a flourish of clown-themed weapons, he secured the win. You got to admit, his theatrics were perfectly executed tonight.
Absolutely, Corey. He not only brought the tricks, but he used every one to his advantage.
Giant hammers, a clown shoe, booby traps. You know, in the future, maybe let's talk things through first.
No way. You would have just said no. I wanted to have a little fun.
I just want to be in the loop. And for the record, I like fun as much as the next guy.
I don't think that's true.
But it wasn't just fun, it was a statement. I talked to Dominic Mysterio. He was 100% gearing up to join Mutiny. But after what you pulled off, he's staying put. And I bet he's not the only one.
Who can resist joining the side with the best pranks?
Bailey and KO are dealing with a lot of heat right now. The ranks are starting to question their leadership. I'm sure of it.
Good. We need that doubt to spread. Every crack we can make in their armor is another step towards taking back control.
And if we can crack people up while cracking Mutiny's armor, that's a win-win.
Hold that thought. My phone's blowing up with some big announcement that Triple H just posted on social media. Let's watch it.
For the past 2 months, the WWE board has kept a close eye on the movement known as NXT Mutiny. As previously stated, we've taken a stance of neutrality. Our position has not changed, but I'm here to announce there will be a clear and definitive end to this conflict at Survivor Series. It will be Raw and SmackDown on one side, NXT Mutiny on the other, squaring off in a best-of-3 series of matches to determine the fate of WWE. If Raw and SmackDown win, they can return things to normal and decide to punish NXT Mutiny for their uprising. If NXT Mutiny wins, WWE might look a whole lot different. There may not even be a Raw or SmackDown anymore. We are prepared for any outcome because this truly is a new era of equal opportunity. I have one more announcement. Before Survivor Series at NXT No Mercy, there will be a special preview match for the Unity Tag Team Championships. On one side, it will be the current champs, and on the other, the former champions from NXT, Jacy Jayne and Alexis King. So Raw, SmackDown, NXT Mutiny, when it comes to Survivor Series, with the future of WWE at stake, are you ready? I said, are you?
I'm so sorry for interrupting Triple H's big announcement, but I have my own to make. It's not going to be Jacy Jayne competing in the Unity title match, because we're initiating Freebird rules, and I'll be stepping in to make sure we take back what's ours. In fact, taking back the Unity titles is just the first step in taking back all of WWE and getting rid of the dead weight known as SmackDown and Raw. See you soon, dummies.
Are you serious? You know, it's one thing for Hunter to stay neutral, but now he's giving Mutiny a legit opportunity to take control of WWE? This guy's playing favorites. Hell, he might even be one of them.
Who knows at this point?
Fine. If Mutiny is doing Freebird rules for the preview tag match, then so can we. I want in.
You sure that's the right move?
I never got revenge for getting put on the shelf by the Unity champs. This way, I'll get my hands on Lexis King and the traitor who sent them after me.
Okay, you could take my place in the match, but I'll be out there in your corner to watch your backs.
Deal.
All that matters is we defend the titles. We're gonna need all the momentum we can get as we head toward Survivor Series.
Agreed. So let's not lose.
You ready for this, Punk?
I've been waiting for this since the moment all this Mutiny stuff started. So yeah, I'm more than ready.
Not gonna lie, I'm jealous you two are going to get your hands on Bayley. Oh, I was looking forward to hitting her with our whirlwind splash.
At least you'll get to see Punk and I nail her with it from ringside.
I guess that'll do.
Let's stay alert out there. We're heading into enemy territory. Knowing Mutiny, anything can and probably will happen.
Got it.
All right, let's go put some idiots in their places.
It's the Unity champs, ready to show no mercy to their Mutiny opponents.
It must not have been easy to step aside and allow another guy to defend the titles that you rightly earned.
Maybe it wouldn't have been easy for you, Corey, but that just shows the unique, dare I say, unity that this team has. It's the reason they've been so successful, and Mutiny has been running scared.
The Unity champs have a new face, but are hoping for the same old result when they defend their titles. And the challengers from Mutiny taking full advantage of Freebird rules.
Watching the Unity titles fall into their enemies' hands has been a black mark on Mutiny itself.
Not that you can tell with their predictably dark and cliched color scheme. Someone had to say it.
Bayley hopes your presence is enough to bring these NXT titles home.
The following contest is an intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unity Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, the team of Lexis King and Bayley. And their opponents, the Captain, Ashley Clemens, and CM Punk.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. Mutiny thought they were being clever by substituting Bayley onto their team, but what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
The Freebird rule cuts both ways, Michael. Bayley and King were not prepared for an angry CM Punk.
Tonight's outcome will set the tone for Survivor Series, and therefore the entire future of WWE. Oh, wicked kick to the lower back.
Spin kick to the midsection. A hammerlock now, and a lariat. Now a big swing of momentum against King.
Lexus isn't showing the capacity to fight back.
Foot to the gut.
The challenger taking some minor damage.
Yeah, CM Punk's physicality is in full effect. And into the turnbuckle he goes.
Oof, running knee in the corner.
Oh,
Vicious right forearm. Spinning kick to the gut. Ooh, great anticipation.
And he got to his partner. Big time height on that kick.
And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
CM Punk is stifling the opposition. Irish whip from Punk on Bayley.
And Punk follows it up with the knee.
And he nails the bulldog. Vintage CM Punk.
This looks like it could be all over.
And there's the tag.
We've seen the defending champs win matches with the whirlwind splash, and now it's CM Punk's turn.
Wait, what?
Did that just happen?
I can't believe this. CM Punk has sided with Mutiny?
This can't be happening right now.
It's over.
We have new Unity Tag Team Champions, all thanks to the shocking turn of one CM Punk.
And now CM Punk is directing Mutiny to attack the former champions. Punk was friends with these two. They trusted him. This is sick.
Honestly, with Punk's track record, we should have seen this coming.
We thought he was one of the leaders of WWE. I don't get it.
You're not the only one.
We could be witnessing the beginning of the end for WWE as we know it.
I hate to agree, Corey, but with CM Punk on their side, Mutiny now has all the momentum leading into the most important Survivor Series ever.
We are headed for dark times.
I've never been one to run from controversy. In fact, some people think wherever I go, I'm the source of it. So let's talk about why I'm here and how it happened. Buckle up. This story begins before I ever returned to WWE. Raw was in Chicago and my old friend Bayley invited me to stop by. Before I was asked to leave, Bayley and I reminisced about her time in NXT, which gave me an idea. If I was going to sign another WWE contract, sure, I wanted to main event WrestleMania, but that wasn't enough. I wanted to create real, permanent change, a legacy. After I signed, I went to the PC and met the men and women there. They had all the talent in the world, but once they left NXT, they were at the mercy of the corporate overlords who didn't give a damn about their stories, their abilities, or what they had done to get to that point. Year after year, NXT would build stars only to have them stolen by the so-called main roster and then tossed aside. If NXT management wasn't going to do anything about it, I was. NXT was the voiceless who needed my voice. With Bayley on board, we recruited Kevin Owens and the NXT roster and we started a movement. Powerful and permanent change. A legacy. And now with Triple H and the board's blessing, thanks, Paul! We not only have a seat at the table, but the chance to smash that table to pieces. It wasn't easy getting to this point. Friendships broken. Lies were told. Sacrifices had to be made. The night of the big invasion, I had to listen to the start of my own revolution as I lay on the concrete floor pretending to be a victim. All I could do was smile on the inside, knowing that my mutiny had begun. As that mutiny unfolded, I even had most of the locker room and the WWE Universe thinking Triple H was on our side. Crazy, right? Or is it? Unfortunately, for the plan to work, I couldn't be upfront with certain individuals. Namely, the now former Unity champions. When you were busy looking like an idiot making booby traps to stop mutiny invasions, who do you think started the rumors that it was causing dissension in the mutiny locker room? Yeah, that was me. I managed to delay the entire SmackDown roster from getting to the building on time, leaving you to fight all alone. And you thought it was magic? Don't be ridiculous. You two used to date, right? Well, consider this a classic breakup. There were some lies, some cheating, and when I didn't need you anymore, I dumped your pathetic asses. Maybe someday you'll understand why I did what I did. But for now, just know that it was for the greater good. When Mutiny reaches its endgame, I will leave WWE not only better, but entirely different than it was when I arrived. And that's a change that was long overdue. So anyone else out there who's on the fence, I implore you to do what's right and get on board the NXT Mutiny Revolution now. Because after Survivor Series, you do not want to be on the wrong side of history.
I wanted to get the four of us together after everything that happened with Punk. How are you two holding up?
We're okay, but definitely didn't see that one coming.
No one did. Punk had us all doubting Triple H. Turns out he was just trying to divert attention away from himself the entire time.
Punk said this was like a breakup, and it feels that way.
It reminds me of when we split up, actually.
But ultimately, you must have mended fences to get to this point, right?
Yeah, it took time. But eventually we realized we worked better as friends.
Well, I don't think we have a lot of time, unfortunately. But maybe you can use that experience. You don't need Punk. You never did. You have each other.
I guess you're right. But even though we have each other, we still need help if we're going to defeat Mutiny at Survivor Series.
I know you couldn't trust anyone in the locker room before, but now you don't really have a choice. And besides, in the time since Mutiny formed, certain individuals have proven their loyalty to our side. We should start there.
Keep in mind, these superstars will compete for us in the best-of-3 series. Everything is at stake, including our livelihoods and the future of WWE. So choose carefully.
Which brand do you want to go recruit first?
I'll start on SmackDown talking to superstars from the women's division.
Okay. You have our full support.
Hey, I've been meaning to talk to you. Aldis told me that you and your partner are low-key recruiting for our Survivor Series team?
Yes, and I am pleased to know you're interested.
Excuse me?
I jumped the gun because I'm hoping you'll ask to be on the team. We still have to finalize who we're going with, but you'd be a huge get for our side.
Funny. CM Punk pretty much said the same exact thing.
What do you mean?
When he DM'd me after stabbing you and your partner in the back, and even before all that, Mutiny has been begging me to join them since the beginning.
Pathetic.
I know, right? Punk thinks we have some type of bond, but I came here for that WWE shine, not some grungy revolution.
If Punk wants you on Mutiny's team so bad, maybe you should take him up on a recruiting visit. Go down there, get the lay of the land.
and wrecked their whole shop, leaving them with some colorful bruises going into Survivor Series. Is that what you had in mind?
Pretty much.
So what do you think? Should I book a trip down to Orlando? Just say the word, and I'm in.
It's a good thing Florida's prepared for hurricanes, because Mutiny has a storm coming in.
This is going to be fun.
Jade Cargill has arrived on NXT Mutiny.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Orlando, Florida, Jade Cargill!
If Jade Cargill decides to join Mutiny, it will radically change the odds of Survivor Series.
Separate and apart from the enormous blow losing this kind of generational talent would be in the ring, it would tear apart an already fractured locker room.
Jade Cargill standing in an NXT Mutiny ring just feels wrong. It's Psycho Sally, the maven of mayhem and madness.
And her opponent from Las Vegas, Nevada, Psycho Sally!
Psycho Sally is really capturing the imagination of the WWE Universe, Corey. Kids love her.
Kids love a lot of weird things. That's not exactly the barometer I go by.
We've seen a lot of improvement from Psycho Sally over the last year, but this feels like a mismatch on paper.
You know that CM Punk is desperate to sign Jade Cargill away from WWE. Maybe he's trying to give her an easy night.
If that's his strategy, it's not going to work. If I know anything about Cargill, she wants a challenge, not a... Cargill from behind with a double chicken wing, hoists her opponent up into the sky. We could be here all night.
As she executes Jade.
Has Jade settled this?
Right into the pin.
There's two. What a kick out. She's not done yet.
Within inches of victory, only to have the powerhouse Cargill standing over a fallen opponent. Applies the double chicken wing. This is the beginning of the end. Jaded.
Sally felt the full force of that one. Precision offense into the pin. This could be it.
And that's all she wrote.
Here is your winner, Jade Cargill!
Jade Cargill begins her Mutiny journey with an easy victory.
Well, let's hope this is the first and last stop of the trip, Cole.
The storm has arrived.
Jade Cargill and Mutiny? It just feels right.
Appreciate the enthusiasm. But what was all that about with Psycho Sally? She came out there like a crash test dummy.
Sally's a good soldier. When you accepted our invitation to test the Mutiny waters, I told her, you are going to be Jade's first opponent, and you are going to make her shine. And it was great, wasn't it, Punk?
So great. See, here at Mutiny, we know money when we see it, and you are all the money, Jade. I've known it since I first saw you. In Mutiny, you won't be just a storm. You'll be climate change.
We have known each other for a minute, Punk. Did I ever strike you as the kind of woman looking to play life on easy mode?
Jade, no. Of course not.
If you want me to lead Mutiny's team into Survivor Series, you better give me your best next week. All your best in a battle royal, including...
Bayley? Yes! She accepts! Bayley and 4 other top Mutiny competitors will see you in the ring next week.
Yes, they will.
Then I guess you have me one step closer to Mutiny. See you next week.
Jade Cargill is ready to battle the best of NXT.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Orlando, Florida, Jade Cargill!
We know that Jade Cargill is a once-in-a-generation athlete, but everyone else in that ring is going to be gunning for her.
I don't know about that, Saxon. There's no honor among thieves, and you know that every member of Mutiny is out for themselves.
Jade Cargill versus 5 of Mutiny's best. It's about to go off. KO is here on NXT.
And her opponents, first from Marieville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds, Kevin Owens!
A woman obsessed with championship gold.
Because Roxanne knows what she's worth.
And from Laredo, Texas, Roxanne Perez.
A woman with a proven championship mentality.
And she believes she's now the version of her...
One of the biggest things to happen to the women's division. Literally. The black-hearted Tommaso Ciampa, back where it all began in NXT. The role model in the building. Everyone's thrilled. Even you, Cole.
I have cautious optimism.
And from San Jose, California, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, Bayley.
Bayley has worked her. Jade Cargill demanded to face the best Mutiny had to offer, and now she has her chance.
I don't know if she wanted to fight them all at the same time.
One by one or all in a bunch, Jade Cargill is ready to go in this battle royal.
Goodness, blasted right into the corner. Each of those boots seem to get heavier with each blow.
Boom. That puts her on the offensive.
Cargill's crafting something here.
Choke slam.
Making way towards the top rope.
Oh, it's going to happen. Uh-oh. Turns that away.
Jade now trying to capitalize.
Oh,
My goodness. She may have just slowed Roxanne down a bit there.
you could almost feel the intensity coming from Cargill on that attack.
Oh, slam.
Big time spine buster. Could lead to a big time win. Right where he wants him.
From the top. Showing off the quickness. That'll turn things around in a hurry.
At the ropes, fighting for a grip on the brink of elimination.
Uh-oh.
Fight. Ready to get this elimination.
This is how you spoil someone's night.
Place against the turnbuckles. Boom! Read that one.
Look, the most intelligent competitor in a battle knows that there are many roads to victory, including the low road.
I can't believe someone that big can fight like that. Has been eliminated. Wow, what a strike to the back. Oh, look at this. So ruthless.
Oof.
Bang right in the face.
There's a lot of hard ways to land, but that might be the hardest.
That's it. And Kevin Owens able to get the win. Jade Cargill demanded to face the best Mutiny had to offer, and now she has her chance.
I don't know if she meant she wanted to fight them all at the same time.
One by one or all in a bunch, Jade Cargill is ready to go in this battle royal.
And that was an efficient display of offense with that maneuver.
We might see an elimination here.
Perilous position. You have to find a way to fight this off. In the corner, has to find a way out of there. Boom, right across the small of the back.
Now looking at Kevin Owens.
From behind. Back suplex. She dodges out of the way.
Bayley's fortitude being put to the test there.
She knew this battle royal would be grueling. Some bumps and bruises were always part of the plan.
Spine buster. Did lead to a big time win.
On the leg toss.
It couldn't have felt good being chucked around like that.
Oh, shoulder to the gut.
Bruising attack to the stomach.
Into a powerbomb. A powerbomb's not meant to be pretty, but oh man, does it get the job done.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they don't want to be taking any more of those.
Tommaso Ciampa has been eliminated.
She gets bounced into the corner.
Come on, there's no fair play in that.
And there is no other term for that than just cheap. A cheap shot.
Oh my goodness, nasty line. Oh. Ooh, what a forearm claw.
Did you hear that impact?
Cargill just looking to humiliate her opponent.
Bayley has been
Shoulder
eliminated.
tackle.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna see it.
What power. Sit out power bomb.
No muss, no fuss on that delivery. Someone clearly doesn't want this match to go on much longer than it has to.
Oh, a clothesline. Not done yet. Another one. How about Trent?
She's pumping herself up, reaching out for that burst of energy.
Jade comes up huge with the win.
Here is your winner, Jade Cargill.
Jade Cargill with a huge win in Mutiny territory.
What you just saw is the reason CM Punk is so desperate to recruit Jade. And it looks like he might be succeeding.
Jade, I need to ask you a favor.
What's that? Not to beat you sideways again?
Nah, but everyone loved that, right? Punk and Bailey told me I did so good. You made her look like a queen, they said.
Has it occurred to you that anyone who would tell you to go out and get beat down on purpose doesn't have your best interest at heart?
Mutiny values everyone equally. Punk says so all the time.
It's chilly out here. What's your favor?
Punk wanted me to see if you were ready for us to make you some mutiny-themed gear. I haven't gotten any yet, so you should feel honored.
Punk is getting a little ahead of himself, don't you think? I told him that if he wanted me in Mutiny, he needed to put me in there with the best you got.
But we did? Those were top competitors in the Battle Royal. You got to fight Bailey. She's so cool.
When I said the best, I meant the best. Your champions, Io Sky and Trick Williams. You tell Punk that if he gives me the both of them in a handicap match next week, I'll wear your colors when I lead Mutiny into Survivor Series.
Okay. Anything else?
Yeah. You should think about getting some better role models.
Jade Cargill is here to square off against Mutiny's champions.
The following is a handicap match. Introducing first, from Orlando, Florida, Jade Cargill.
Everyone knows Jade Cargill's a freakish athlete, but intentionally walking into a match with competitors the caliber of Io Sky and Trick Williams could be a fool's errand.
There's no denying Jade's confidence, and that's why CM Punk wants her in Mutiny.
Jade faces off against NXT's top champions and then has a major decision to make.
A woman who has quickly taken control of the women's division.
And her opponents, first, accompanied by CM Punk, representing Damage Control from Tokyo, Japan, the NXT Women's Champion, Io Sky.
Io becomes more vengeful, more vicious as each opponent suffers her wrath.
Well, this is the Io Sky era, and you must understand Io will do whatever she deems necessary to maintain her position as a champion and main event competitor in WWE. Io is one of the premier aerialists in the game today.
A former Miss Money in the Bank who knows all about gold. Io's held the women's singles and tag team championships in NXT and WWE.
Gentlemen, tricking ain't easy.
And from Columbia, South Carolina, weighing in at 205 pounds, the NXT Champion, Trick Williams.
Trick possesses
After running through Mutiny's top contenders like a buzzsaw, Jade Cargill has her sights set on the NXT men's and women's champions.
If she wins this handicap match, Jade Cargill will basically have cleaned out the entire top of their roster.
Which won't mean a thing to Team WWE if she switches sides to Mutiny after the match, and that's what CM Punk has promised. Boom, sit-out slam.
Cargill responds. Oh, a clothesline!
Not done yet.
Another one!
How about a trace?
Ooh, boom! Elbow drop.
Needed the midsection into the pump handle. Here we go.
X Factor.
Carefully measured knee drop.
Oh, what a forearm! No doubt Io is having trouble here.
This is a more daunting task than Io bargained for.
And right into the pin.
Uh-oh.
She overcomes the pinfall attempt.
Loose cover leads to a strong kick out.
Facebuster first.
Suplex.
Oh, on the apron, lifting it up into the ring. Bam! Suplex. Using offense from Cargill.
Cargill has the tide of this match in her favor.
And Io's offense gets fought off.
What is she thinking here?
Oh, what a deafening choke slam.
Straight into the pin. Fending off a 2 count there.
She likely knew that wasn't enough. She's just keeping the pressure on.
Oh!
just raw power. Well, they say everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Well, someone just threw their plan out the window.
Slam!
What now?
Belly stop. Oh, she lost some of her stamina at this stage.
I wouldn't worry too much about it, though, at this point in the handicap match. Getting to her feet here, stumbling into the Lion's Den.
Step kick. Oh, and Trick's having trouble managing this onslaught.
Williams having trouble getting his bearings. The unparalleled strength of Jade Cargill on display as she executes Jaden. Will Jade end this?
Boom! Oof! Jade going for the pin. A kick out at two.
Now is not the time to wallow in disbelief. Pressure must be kept on.
Slam! She can't possibly take any more.
Yeah, this is troubling. Can only hold on for so long now.
Carried into jeopardizing position here. Are you kidding me? Jade looking dangerous in there.
Jade is stifling the opposition now.
Bam! Suplex. Spear! Man, earth-shattering. Taking advantage of the opportunity. 2 count. Jade Cargill has just single-handedly dominated both the men's and women's NXT champions.
Io and Trick can't believe it either.
CM Punk's got a contract in his hand, ready to sign Cargill.
This is very bad for Team WWE.
All right. The moment is here. We have given you everything you asked for, Jade. Now it's time for you to make it official. Join Mutiny and secure the future of this business.
I think Jade's going to jump, guys.
If she does, the balance of power in the WWE Universe will change forever.
There's just one thing.
For you, Jade, anything.
I specifically told you I wanted to face the very best in Mutiny.
You did. You fought our champions, Bayley, the whole top of the card.
But not the best in the world.
Jade Cargill wants to take on the leader of Mutiny.
Everyone in the Mutiny arena wants to see this.
Punk strikes, but he misses with a kick.
Jade has Punk up.
And out he goes.
Jade Cargill just launched CM Punk like it was nothing.
I think Punk got Jade's answer, and that's that she is WWE through and through.
Score 1 for the good guys.
When you threw Punk over the top rope, damn, I think I shouted myself hoarse.
My partner in crime is not wrong. Mutiny has to be reeling after the way you ran through them.
I'm feeling pretty good about it. Though, what I really would have loved is to be Punk himself.
You're in a long line, believe me.
Joining up with you for Survivor Series is my personal fast pass to hitting Punk right where it hurts. The only question is, what now?
I'm sticking around on SmackDown. Gonna get some work in and make sure I'm at the top of my game.
Sounds good. When you're ready to make the next move, I'll find our final teammate on Raw.
And I'll be ready to go whenever you two are. Let's do this.
I've got something big cooked up. You ready to get in the kitchen?
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Los Angeles, California, the Captain, Ashley Clemens. And her partner, from Orlando, Florida, Jade Cargill. And from Victoria, British Columbia, Canada, Chelsea Green. And from Wolverhampton, England, Beth Spartan. the captain, Ashley Clemens, and Jade Cargill.
Hey, Uce. How you holding up after Punk's backstab?
Just laying low. At least I'm free from those straight-edge vegan sermons, right? But man, it's chaos out there.
Chaos? Bro, it's a straight-up betrayal. And I'm not even talking about Punk. Everyone around here is just kicking back, watching Mutiny rip through this place. Like, where's the loyalty?
I hear that. Maybe you and I should host an anti-mutiny recruitment mixer. You bring the snacks and drinks, and I'll work on a killer slideshow presentation. Could get some of the heavy hitters to act.
You talking about someone like Roman? He always thinks these squabbles are beneath him. But it's not as bad as Triple H and the higher-ups giving Mutiny a free pass. Now that's messed up.
Well, if anyone might have a certain high-ranking member of the board on speed dial, it'd be you.
Try. Man, Barack's caught up in that Hollywood glam. Can't see past the box office. He's been wearing a suit too long. We see Mutiny's tearing down WWE, and he sees ratings and dollar signs.
He really should get his eyes checked. Maybe all those paparazzi flashes have caused permanent damage. I guess it's up to us to open everybody's eyes and put on a show they can't ignore.
Yeet. Look, Oos, if you want me, I'm all in for being a part of Team WWE at Survivor Series. I'll do whatever it takes to stop Mutiny in their tracks.
We need all the help we can get. I'm thinking we can get you and Jimmy on board. Have you been in touch with him lately?
It's just... with Jimmy, man, it's complicated. We ain't been right for a minute. You sure you need me to do that?
Yeah, because in another minute, Mutiny might have taken over all of WWE. You said it yourself. This is no time to sit back. So I want you and your bro.
You're right. If me and Jimmy can get straight, we could help WWE take Mutiny down once and for all.
That's what I'm talking about.
What do you want, Oos? Because whatever it is, I don't have time for it.
Look, man. I just want to talk. That's all.
Talk? Bro, after everything that's gone down between us, you really think we still got things to hash out?
Listen. It's about Mutiny, man. They're tearing this place apart. We can't just sit back and watch.
Then why don't you go chat up the Rock? Final boss can be that final hero.
I tried, bro. Rock's too wrapped up in his own world to deal with this. But this ain't about him. It's us, Oos. I need you to help take down Mutiny.
You need me? Can't rebuild the bridge you already burned. This isn't like when we were kids fighting over the TV remote. It's real.
I know, but I wish it was that simple. Back then, we could throw down and be good after. All it took was a quick scrap and we're straight.
Yeah, I'd beat you up until Mom turned the hose on us.
Beat me up? Big bro, I remember laying you out until she cooled us off.
Is that right? See who really needs saving.
Oh, it's on, Oos.
Yo, that felt right. Like old times. Clearing the air with the fight. Felt good putting all that stuff behind us.
For real, man. And hey, I'm sorry for not having your back with all that family stuff a few months ago.
Nah, I wasn't even upset about that. I was angry about, well, something. You know, I can't even remember what it was this time. Are you sure you weren't mad at me?
I don't think so. But maybe. Look, with our history, I'm sure one of us had heat with the other one for a legit reason.
Well, it's squashed now. And you know, if we can show up in the ring together, take on Mutiny side by side, maybe Rock will realize that it's time to put family first, not just the cash flow. That would really put the nail in Mutiny's coffin.
Yeet. But first things first, we gotta get our groove back. Let's line up a tag match. Knock off any rust.
I'm down, Oos. Let's remind everyone why we're the baddest tag team in the game.
And look who's back. Jey and Jimmy Uso together again.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 493 pounds, the team of Jimmy Uso and Jey Uso.
If the Usos have truly wiped their slate clean, the tag team division might need to buckle up. These brothers at peace means chaos for everyone else.
Indeed, Saxton, but with the Usos, it's only a matter of time before they're at each other's throats again. Enjoy the peace while it lasts. It never seems to stick for long.
The Usos' next chapter starts now. Over 600 pounds of pure destruction.
You're right about that, Cole. Akam is a former freestyle wrestling champion on the Canadian national team for over a decade. Razar, a former kickboxing world champ and professional mixed martial artist. These two know how to hurt people.
And their opponents, accompanied by Paul Ellering, at a combined weight of 620 pounds, Akam and Razor, authors of Pain!
AOP, arguably the most dominant tag team in NXT history.
And these two have never been concerned with adulation, just demolition.
And they have been masters. And here we go. While we don't know exactly what sparked this Usos reunion, given their history, it must be something significant.
Absolutely, Michael. These brothers have had their share of conflicts, and they don't take more than just an olive branch and a greeting card to keep them on the same page.
And if they're not, we could be looking at a very short-lived reunion. The Usos are explosive together, but just as volatile when things go south.
He finds a counter for Jey.
Waistlock applied, but their opponent
from the opposition
sent right into the corner.
Wow.
They finish each other's sentences. They finish each other's moves. That's tag team excellence right there, gentlemen.
My goodness, that'll stop anyone.
Akam found himself in the wrong place there.
Yeah, Jimmy displayed just a touch of his offensive capabilities. And he avoids what was coming. Was mounted with punches and not, oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
And Jimmy now is dictating the pace.
Looks like Akam's having trouble generating any sort of defense.
Splash! That was that chemistry you cannot teach. Oh! Kick to the abdomen, then follow through with the uppercut.
Uh-oh. Flapjack! Way up there. He's in a bit of agony now.
Yeah, but you have to keep on battling for your team.
Grabbing items from under the ring is perfectly within the duties of being a manager.
Boom! Basement drop kick. The official clearing the area as this match continues on.
Brought in the hard way. We weren't expecting that power from someone this size. Oh, catches a kick to the face.
Akam now undertaking a barrage.
Yeah, Uce is firing on all cylinders.
DDT!
Looking for a belly-to-back suplex into the neck breaker. Beautiful.
Cover, cover, cover! Oh, ouch! Oh, man! Kick right to the gut. Going down low. Nasty uppercut. Ooh! Disrupts the attack with an elbow to the gut.
Boom! Running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
There's the tag.
In off the tag. Oh, flying forearm. That'll turn your lights out.
Whoa, stiff headbutt. Oof. Jimmy Uso with a well-timed shot.
Ooh, tossed with the suplex. And Jimmy Uso clearly ready for a fight here.
And a stomp to the gut.
Oh, what a kick. And again to the back of the head.
And he gets directed into the corner.
Here's the tag.
Here it comes.
This one's over.
Is there any life left in Rezar?
Shoulders down. Rezar might be down for the count.
Big time win in this tag team match.
Here are your winners, the team of Jimmy Uso and Jey Uso.
Jimmy and Jay have put Akam and Rezar into the newly reopened Uso Penitentiary.
The Usos are showing that their bond is as strong as ever.
WWE Universe. You just saw the return of the Usos, and we lit up that ring. Ain't nobody can throw down like we do. But tonight was about more than just a reunion. It's about sending a message.
You know it, Uce. We put our issues aside because there's a bigger battle to fight against Mutiny. But if we're gonna win the battle, we need the heaviest hitters. So I'm calling you out. Rock, where you at, man? You out there making movies, chasing that spotlight? While we're here fighting to save the company that made you. It's time to come back down to earth and pick a side, cuz.
But it's not just the final boss. We need every single superstar out there. Mutiny thinks they can break us down, turn us against each other. We're not having it. It's time for all of us in WWE to come together. Shut them down.
Survivor Series is coming, And it's our chance to show the world what we're really about. We're calling everyone to the front line. Let's make a stand together.
So let's lace up, step up, and throw down. It's time to shut down mutiny. Remind them and everyone else, when you mess with one of us, you mess with all of us.
Yeet!
Jay, phenomenal speech out there. Really stirring stuff. You actually inspired me to mend fences with my cousin after he married my ex. Funny story, I didn't know she was my ex until the wedding. I thought we were going to a retirement party. I guess we were. Just more a retirement for our marriage.
Cool story, Troy.
Point is, Mutiny was inspired by your promo too. Word is, CM Punk is sending 3 of his top guys to take you down in a match next week.
3-on-2, huh? That sounds about right, Punk.
It's more than just numbers. I'd say he's aiming to shut down your little Usos reunion for good. All this unity talk, rallying the roster, trying to get The Rock involved, it's making them less than pleased. They want to break your spirit. And your bodies. It doesn't help that you'll be outnumbered.
Then it sure would be nice if our cousin The Rock would show up and even the odds. Family's supposed to have your back, right?
Clearly, I'm not the best person to ask when it comes to cousins, but I think in general, yes, that's true.
Then maybe you can send Rock a message. Let him know it's serious and we need some backup.
I'll send the word up the chain. No guarantees. I only have access to his assistant's assistant, but I'll stress how critical the situation is. Maybe it'll push him to take a stand.
It's about time he did.
The following contest is a 3-on-2 tag team handicap match. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 651 pounds, the team of Braun Breaker, Tommaso Ciampa, and Shinsuke Nakamura.
Look at this group. Complete domination is their goal, and tonight will be their mission statement.
Outnumbered but not intimidated. It's the Usos.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 493 pounds, the team of Jimmy Uso and Jey
I can't believe the Usos are walking into this match without any additional backup. Are they really stepping into the ring without reinforcements?
It appears so, Saxton. It looks like they're not afraid to face the odds and take on anyone, no matter the numbers. When you're in a 2-on-3 handicap match, strategy is everything. The Usos need to outthink and outmaneuver their Mutiny opponents.
And cross their fingers and hope for a miracle. Sometimes that's the only thing that can help in these situations.
The Usos' incredible chemistry should help too. We'll see if it's enough.
Jey quickly moves.
Big forearm. Launched with a suplex. I honestly can't believe we just saw a human being tossed like that.
Wait a second, it's The Rock. Looks like he's here to even the odds.
The Rock or Mutiny Mind Games? Unfortunately for the Usos, it looks like it was the latter.
Face buster. Oh!
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back. And retaliates with a counter.
Back and forth, counter after counter.
Going down low, nasty uppercut.
And Breakker didn't exactly look like his usual powerhouse self there.
And more action like that might allow Jay to get the job done.
And that was an expertly executed DDT. And he saw that coming from Braun. Sent into the corner.
Here's a tag, and I don't think this is going to be good for their opponent, Corey.
Absolutely not. Up they go.
Boom! Alley-oops.
He wasn't tough enough contending with one opponent. Now you got to deal with two.
Bam! Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
Oh!
Uh-oh!
Braun fires back.
Oh, my God! Tagged with a punch. Oof. Oh! Oh! Ooh! Oh! Sent out to the center of the ring.
Super kick! On the mark. Tandem offense in effect. A good team knows how to truly work as one.
Looking for a belly-to-back suplex.
Back suplex into the neck breaker.
Could that be enough?
For the win. Got caught in the jaw with the knee.
Tommaso taking a step back and measuring his opponent. Will Jay end this?
Into the pinfall for the victory. And the kick out.
Breakker just shattering expectations. Still ready for more after all that.
Main event, Jey Uso with a close call right there. He definitely thought he had that one in the bag. Oh, ooh. Disheartening situation for the Blackheart.
But Ciampa will do anything to get back in this. Tag is made. This could be the beginning of the end. Jimmy and Jay lining it up. Here it comes. 1D. One and done. It's got to be demoralizing when you're the combatant on the wrong side of the double team. Maybe you want to rework the game plan about now. Oh, turning the pin around.
Shoulders up before two.
There is no quit in this man tonight. Ooh, what a nasty kick. Kicks to the cranium of their opponent.
That's telling your opponent, you don't deserve to share this stage with me.
Getting him right into the corner.
Oh, double super kick.
The communication between these two is evident by that move.
Oh, yeah, it's on now.
Oh, he timed that counter well.
Suplex.
Fends it off. Good counter. Ciampa sitting back, studying his opponent. Waiting.
Snap power slam. Boom.
A quick response to Jay's offense.
Lots of counters from each athlete. Impenetrable defense.
Here's a snapmare, followed by a knee drop.
A fracture in orbital.
Pulling him in for the backbreaker. Ouch. And an elbow. Ooh.
What could be next?
Caught him right in the jaw.
Ugh, what a shot. The corner, shotgun drop kick. Oof.
Closed fist punch to the jaw. That's one way to break up a move. Looking for a belly-to-back suplex into the neck breaker. Beautiful. Ooh, bang!
Ooh, what a jumping headbutt.
Jay is imposing his will.
Uso is determined right now.
Snap power slam. Got out of the way.
Ciampa is in serious danger.
That might have done it. This could be it.
We know what's racing through his mind. Jay can seal it here. Beautiful. Right into the cover. 2 count.
Got it. There's the winners of the tag match.
Here are your winners. The team of Jimmy Uso and Jey Uso.
A big win that's left us with some bigger questions. Was The Rock taken out backstage? Was he even here?